Hey out there, Mr. Drybones here. And you know, say what you want about how glitchy Gen 1 of Pokemon was and the strange level scaling in Pokemon Gen 2, but of all the Pokemon games, those are the generations I go back to most often. Some of my favorite memories of those games are particularly in the Pokemon Stadium titles. I spent a lot of time with both Stadium and Stadium 2, countless hours raising up teams and using my own champions from Pokemon Blue, Yellow, and Silver to try and complete the games 100%. I wish I still had those original cartridges, but I won't forget how many hours I spent trying to unlock Surfing Pikachu in the original Stadium game. I had Mew and Mewtwo, and they really carried me for sure. Now, both of these games are on the Switch now, and I can't recommend them enough, especially for players that are big fans of the Pokemon franchise. If you're looking for a challenge, you'll definitely find it with the Stadium titles, especially because you can't use your own Pokemon, you gotta use rentals. But that brings me to the topic of the video. When Stadium 2 dropped, I remembered that I still have the Player's Guide from Nintendo Power. So this handy book has Nintendo's recommended teams from Nintendo's own experts to give me the best chance of beating Pokemon Stadium 2 without using my own Pokemon. But this raises the question, how good are the teams really? Well, thanks to modern video recording technology, we can find out. So without further ado, let's find out. I decided to start with the easiest and most restrictive challenge, the Little Cup. Here are the rules. Pokemon level 5 and under only, Pokemon that are unevolved, Pokemon that can evolve, and you earn a continue for winning a match without losing any Pokemon. So, what Pokemon does Nintendo recommend? Well, they recommend Abra, Charmander, Phanpy, Chinchou, Mankey, and Spearow. Why do they recommend this team? Well, as the guide says, our team is based on best of both worlds. It contains a number of powerful type-specific attacks and is diverse enough to handle all comers. Abra's psychic attack is invaluable, and Phanpy's natural toughness has a real advantage. And I can't argue with that. Going into this, I knew that Abra would crush most of the little Pokemon with Psychic alone, and he did not disappoint. With my team set and ready to go, I entered into my first match against youngster Bernie.
We're ready to roll! Pokemon Tournament Little Cup. The combatants are all still young Pokemon with little experience. Let's see what these Pokemon are capable of doing in battle.
And once the battle started proper, Abra started doing some work, easily knocking out Bernie's Mankey, Squirtle, and Amity with very little effort.
A Psychic Blast! That worked perfectly! Taken down with one hit! That was just too quick! Oh no! It fainted just like that! That settles this battle! And there goes the battle!
With our first match done and dusted, and with our first continue in hand, we moved on to our second battle against Picnicker Stacy.
This is the second round. Trainers place the Pokeballs containing their lead-off Pokemon on the field to start the battle.
With Mankey taking the lead, his cross-chop attack made short work of Stacy's normal-type Pokemon, easily getting us our second win and another continue.
Wham! Cross chop! Drilled a weakness! It went down as soon as the battle started! It collapsed with only one hit! The last Pokemon goes down! And there goes the battle!
With 2 down and 6 to go, we enter into our third match against Camper Grant, and this is actually when we had our first bump in the road, but things still went smoothly overall.
Wow. They're ready to go. Ow! Drill tap! Man, that worked perfectly! ready! This has turned into a vicious battle right off the bat.
When Grant sent out Totodile, I decided to hedge my bets and switch out for Chinchou instead.
Here comes the Pokemon Switch. Oh, it's Chinchou!
This unfortunately would be a mistake, as some bad RNG would unfortunately cost us Chinchou and thus our first Pokemon defeated of the tournament.
It's utterly confused. Flash attack! Yes, it's a hit! Oh, it has no strength left. Okay.
Switching back to Spearow, we were able to secure our third victory and move on to the fourth match.
One Pokemon is still capable of going on, but the other one looks tired. What's next? Right, that's a hit. Oh, and down it goes. That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
Moving on to the fourth match, Janet was our opponent, and Abra once again went to do some work, easily taking out her first two Pokemon.
They go into battle pose. A psychic blast. Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. Wow! A single hit brings it down. This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Paris! It's down to the last Pokemon.
Abra started out really strong against Paris, but after getting hit with a Spore attack, I decided it was smarter to switch it out and put in Spearow to finish the job. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened.
A furious attack! What impressive impact! A Spore attack! Uh-oh, it fell asleep! How will this nap affect this battle? The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Spearow! There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
With half the tournament over, our fifth match was against Schoolboy Clark, and this was Phanpy's time to shine. Using Earthquake, Phanpy obliterated all three of Clark's Pokemon, earning us a fourth continue and our fifth victory.
Hang on, Earthquake! That had to hurt. It went down as soon as the battle started. It collapsed with only one hit. The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
With only 3 matches left, Cora was next, and even with 4 continues, I still decided to play rather conservatively.
Round 6 is about to get underway. Many trainers have fallen by the wayside, leaving just 8 to reach the quarterfinals.
Now, although Amber did start us off really strong, almost taking out this Kabuto in one shot, I decided it would be better to play very conservatively and liberally switch my Pokemon as needed.
Looks tired. The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Mankey!
I decided to have Mankey finish off Kabuto.
Right, that's a hit! Oh, knockout! So, what will be the next Pokemon? Oh, it's Onix!
And then I quickly switched out Mankey for Spearow to take care of the Oddish.
Oh, it's Spearow! It collapsed with only one hit! Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Dratini! It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Now, unfortunately, Spearow wasn't quite up to the task of finishing Dratini. He fell to a unfortunate Surf attack, but thankfully, Abra was able to come in and finish up the job.
That KO will bring out a new Pokemon. This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1. A Psychic Blast! Great hit! That settles the battle. And there goes the battle!
With 6 matches down and only 2 to go, it seemed like Nintendo's teams were actually pretty solid. Unfortunately though, this 7th match against Tina was about to bring my winning streak to a crashing halt.
Let the semi-finals begin. Despite their numerous battles, the remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
The 7th match was a disaster. Immediately, Tina switched out her Eevee for a Scyther who would proceed to absolutely destroy my team, and I was barely able to leave a scratch on it.
That's a hit! Oh, it has no strength left. But it's still early in this battle. Oh, what's this? Bullseye! Whoa, KO'd by one hit! Will this do it? Out of there! There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle!
Being handed my first loss, I was very thankful that I had 4 continues left in the wings. So, I gave it another shot and hoped for the best. Unfortunately, my best didn't really cover it in the second match.
Semi-finals begin. Despite their numerous battles, the remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
In my rematch against Tina, I decided to go in with Abra and change up my strategy a little bit. We started off pretty strong, but unfortunately things started to deteriorate rather quickly.
It used a berry to restore its HP. It used its held item to restore HP. They're both hanging tough. There's the attack. Hit! That was good. There's the shot. That struck home. It's a fierce battle.
Abra was unfortunately defeated by Eevee, but Charmander was able to come in and finish the job. Unfortunately though, then Scyther returned to the battlefield.
Which Pokemon will join the battle now? What will be next? Oh, it's Charmander! There's a big HP key difference between the two combatants. What's this? Great hit! Ooh, flamethrower! Right, that's a hit! Oh, and down it goes! That KO will bring out a new Pokemon! Oh, it's Slicer! 2 Pokemon remain on each side. Wing attack! That's it! Oh, it has no strength left. Heated battle. Finishing blow? Out of there! The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle!
And just like that, Scyther handed me my second defeat. I was beginning to wonder if Tina here was going to eat up all 4 of my continues and defeat me here at the 7th battle. But Lady Luck seemed to smile upon me in the 3rd match. Going to my 3rd rematch, I was terrified. I thought for sure that this Scyther was going to end my run. But as I said, Lady Luck seemed to smile upon me. Once again, I switched my team and hoped for the best. And what happened? Well, you might be surprised. The match started with Swinub defeating Fanfy with a Blizzard attack.
Drilled a weakness. Wow! A single hit brings it down.
I then countered with Charmander and was able to knock out Swinub.
That one rocked. Oh, and down it goes.
Tina then replaced that Swinub with Eevee, so I quickly switched out for Mankey, wanting to play intelligently and play on types.
Oh, it's Mankey! What's next? Yes, it's a hit! How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle? There's the attack! Great hit!
With Mankey's help, I made short work of Eevee, but then I knew that Scyther was up next.
Whoa! KO'd by one hit! Just one Pokemon remains.
However, in a twist that would make M. Night Shyamalan blush,
Oh, it's
Scyther didn't show up. Yes, it seemed that Lady Luck smiled upon me as the RNG gods gave me a Sentrent instead of a Scyther to fight. Now, unfortunately, Mankey was not in any shape to defeat it, but Charmander was.
What's this? Hit! That inflicted some damage. Yes, it's going down. Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. This is the last Pokemon. Oh no, an attack itself. Vicious attack. Hit, that was good. The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
And just like that, with 2 continues left, we're on to the final battle against Pokefan Rex. So how did the battle go? Well, after several switches got us nowhere slowly, Rex unfortunately handed me my 3rd defeat.
Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Mankey! Oh, it's Gatsby! How's that? This move appears to be useless. Oh, it's Chinchou! knockout. Hang on, earthquake. That struck home. There it is, knockout. What Pokemon will appear next? The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. A gust of icy wind. Right, that's a hit. Yeah, going down. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. It's down to the last Pokemon now. Wham! Drop chop! Oh, that's a miss. There's the attack. That's it. They're both hanging tough. Egg bombardment. Great hit. There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Once again, I was defeated. I had 2 more chances left to defeat Rex. Was Nintendo's team going to be enough to do it? Sadly, the first rematch did not go well. Once again, I was defeated and I only had 1 chance left to defeat Rex and get the Little Cup.
The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
At this point, nearly an hour had passed. All the retries and all these battles went on for quite a while. But it all came down to this, my last chance to defeat Rex and claim the Little Cup. Did I win? Watch the video and find out.
A psychic blast. Oh, knockout. This has turned into a vicious battle right off the bat. Oh, it's Magby! The number of remaining Pokemon is 3-2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain. A sharp attack! Critical hit! It collapsed with only 1 hit! That KO will bring out a new Pokemon! Oh, it's Magby! Will this battler live up to expectations? 2 Pokemon remain on each side. There's the attack! Oh, that's a miss! Hang on, earthquake! It's super effective! Whoa, KO'd by 1 hit! Just 1 Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Chansey! It's down to the last Pokemon now. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2-1. What now? A powerful one! Oh, its speed is down. Vicious attack! Yes, it's a hit! It's a fierce battle. There's the attack. There, that worked perfectly. The target is weakened further. A sharp attack. Hit, that was good. The last Pokemon goes down. Congratulations! The champion has been decided!
And there you have it. It was a bumpy road, but Nintendo Power's Player's Guide saw us through. While I didn't follow it to the letter, you can't argue with the results. In the end, I got my first cup completed in Pokemon Stadium 2 on the Switch. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. If you like the video and want to see more stuff like this, leave a comment. Until next time, see you next game.